Well, hello everyone, it's John, W5CYF. Welcome again to the shop here on one side of a two-car garage in central Mississippi. Tonight I've got a project that's going to start. It is an antenna switch panel. Now, you may have seen these and probably have seen these in some magazines before. In essence, what I'm going to be building, and this is a little drawing of what I'll be doing with this, I'm going to be building a panel, and across the top will be connectors like this, and these are passed through for an SO239. They're 2 inches long, and that's what each one of these represent. Across the top I'll have 5, across the bottom I'll have 5. Across the top will be connected to different antennas, and across the bottom will be different radios. The idea behind this is, if this is my antenna and this is antenna A that I want to use with radio A, I just put a 3-foot patch cable between the two, and they go. So I can have full flexibility between any of the 5 antennas and any of the 5 radios that I may have. Now, I don't have 5 radios, but that does hold some room for expansion. I currently use 3 radios. But as the antennas and so forth grow, it does give a little bit room for expansion. Now, the reason that I started building this, I was out driving around the other day, and I was just watching for what people throw away, and I saw apparently something like an old DVD or an old VCR tape player, and it was one of the older ones, and it had a metal case on it with the cover and so forth. And I was able to actually get some components off of it. Of course, it looked like this. It had the 2 pieces to the side and so forth. I was able to cut the 2 pieces of the side off, and this is a 16 gauge steel, so it's pretty good. So this is going to become the pieces for the antenna pass plate, or the antenna patch plate as it is. So I will be able to rivet that together. It's a very straightforward project. You can probably just build one off of the little illustration that I showed you, or just take a look at one of the catalogs and build one of these. They're that simple. I'll be laying it out with 5 holes, evenly spaced, actually 10 holes, 5 across the top, 5 across the bottom. I'll drill them with 5/8 with a panel drill. I'll show you what one of those look like here in just a moment. So as I get involved in this thing, we'll see how far it goes, and we'll be doing the next step here in just a moment. Okay, what you see here is the top plate after it's been laid out. The blue that you see here, as you may recall from some of the other videos I do, I have a little home machine shop, and this is called Dicom. This blue stuff here, it's Dicom. It's alcohol solvent, which means that I can paint it on, and it flows very smooth. It flows out very smooth. It's not very thick, so it won't impact the dimensions a great deal. And you can see here I've got layout lines that I've scribed into that. Now, across the top you can just see how this will look as I go. But that's the layout. It'll be 5 across, and just for scale of dimension, this is 4 inches this way, and it's 7 inches this way, and it'll be standing away from the wall 3 inches. These things here are 3 inches here. So it's a very, very simple project. Just got some layout that I had to do to make sure, just from an appearance standpoint, where everything is pretty much on an even keel and spaced. So the next step is to take it to the drill press and drill, and we'll continue on with the project right after this.